Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. Today in studio we have some very special guests, Dr. G and the Tall Man, and that's easy to remember for a few reasons. One of them is the Tall Man is tall.
That's correct. He is tall.
That's where that comes from. So guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
So Dr. Gilbert, we spoke with earlier, of course, the principal of Joplin High School, but some students and parents may not realize that he's also a musician. So let me get this right. You're a musician and a principal on the side.
Yeah, something like that.
So tell me a little bit about how the two of you came together. How did this work out for the both of you?
Well, we had played in a little group before, mostly a vocal harmony group, and everybody's schedule kind of got busy, and I realized or recognized that Jason was a good guitar player and a great harmony singer. So I was like, hey, would you like to do something, get together? We both have other projects here and there, and so we've done this for about, I think, going on 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. And I remember seeing you at a Third Thursday event, the both of you, and I thought to myself at first, I'm like, is that Dr. Gilbert? I'm like, no, that can't be. That can't be the same guy. It turns out it is. So, Jason, for you, what's it been like over the last 5 years, getting involved and getting out there and performing for the community?
It's been a lot of fun. Playing with someone who writes great music and who is always coming up with new musical ideas it's a blast. Oftentimes at practice, he'll just start playing something, and I'll be like, "Is that something?" And he's like, "No, I just came up with it." And so then we'll just start we'll just start making a song right on the fly. And so it's been fun to do that and just get out and play music for people. And we do a lot of original stuff, which is a whole lot of fun.
And see, I think that's fantastic too, because you get a lot of cover bands, and there's nothing wrong with cover bands by any means, but when you get some local artists that are coming up with their own music, their own image, I think that just makes the group more special.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we do a lot of covers. We could play 4 or 5 hours. We have 4 or 5 hours worth of music, but within that we probably have 25-ish or so pieces that are Dr. G and the Tall Man songs. So,
and I was going through some of those songs on your website, and I just absolutely loved them. And there was one that I fell in love with that I spoke with both of you guys about, and they're going to perform that a little later on our show. It's called Happy. How did that one come to be? I have a guitar that I always walk around the house playing, and songs, ideas just pop into my head, and it just popped into my head, and I kind of fleshed it out from there, and brought it to Jason, and he put the guitar lead line on it, and a harmony vocal line, and we just went from there. So it just, ideas just kind of pop in my head, and from there we just flesh them out, if you will. Gotcha. And I again, absolutely love the song, so I'm very excited for you folks at home to be able to hear this. And if you don't get to hear it this morning, or if you want to hear more of Dr. G and the Tall Man, you both have some events coming up as well.
Yeah, we play October 1st, we'll play at the Porch Fest, and then we play that evening at the Lobster Boil, which I think is the Carthage Historic Society. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We play there. We've got several jobs coming up. I mean, we play all the time. We play at the Elks and just all over, Pickled Pete's and Frontenac, and I think we're looking at October dates there, and just all over the place. So,
what's that like for the two of you to be able to kind of tour the area and bring your unique sound to the 4 states?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. It's any opportunity to play music is fabulous. It's great. So I mean, we both have played our whole life. I started playing in 4th grade, and so I think Jason about the same age, right?
I was 15, but
yeah. So just played our whole lives, and any opportunity to play music is a good opportunity.
Well, of course, music does a number of things for the brain. It does a number of things for the soul. It makes you feel good. And like your song later, it makes you feel happy.
Yeah.
It really can bring some joy. Even some of those slower melodies bring joy to folks when they get to hear it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is it unique being able to bring some of that joy to folks? I mean, just doing what you do, and you can make people so happy.
Yeah, it's it's amazing to see, like, we've played times where Steve writes really catchy songs, and sometimes you'll see people, like, we will have just played a couple songs that they know, and so we'll put one of ours in, then we'll play it, and they'll be trying to sing the words along because it just sounds so catchy and so engaging, and they'll be like, they feel like they know it, but it's like we're pretty sure they haven't heard it yet, and then sometimes when we've returned to places, people will be like, oh, I love that song, or I really like that song, and so it's really fun to get to share it with people and hear their responses to the music that pops into his head.
All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for being here this morning. And again, Dr. G and the Tall Man will be back a little later on our show, and they're going to perform their song Happy for you. And hopefully it makes you feel as happy as it makes me feel. We'll be right back.